Hi, my name's Alicia. This video is intended for those who've done indexing before and want to know more about the new web indexing program. You may wish to pause this video from time to time as you review the features described in the new program. To help you move to it, there's a transition period when both programs can be used. You don't have to move straight away, but can take your time to understand the new program whilst continuing to work as normal with the older desktop version. But once you become familiar with the new program, I'm sure you're going to love it. While the new indexing program is different in some ways, indexing is essentially the same activity it's always been. You can view a list of projects, open a batch and index information from the image so that future family history researchers can find their ancestors more easily. It's a wonderful work to be involved in. You no longer need to have a program installed on your computer. Instead, you'll use your web browser, such as Google Chrome, Mozilla Firefox, Microsoft Edge, Internet Explorer or Safari, etc., to index within FamilySearch. An advantage is that you can access your work wherever you are, as long as you have an internet connection. You can use a desktop or laptop computer as before, but a new development is that you can use a tablet computer as long as it has an internet browser and a screen resolution of 1024 by 600 or higher. If you're indexing on a tablet, using an external keyboard is strongly encouraged so that you can use the maximum screen area. If you have a mouse that works with it, so much the better. Smartphones have too small a screen for you to see the information clearly and can't be used effectively. In FamilySearch, click Indexing, then Web Indexing. Sign in with your username and password if you haven't done so already. All your important items are in one place. Your web indexing homepage shows how far you've progressed with the batches you have open. Selecting a project has been made much easier. You can enter the type of project you want to work on by entering a keyword such as marriage or obituary, or you can enter the text that you want to search for in the project titles. You may also filter by difficulty level, location, language, and time period. And you can even star the projects you like best and call them up as your favourites in the future. Messages from FamilySearch and group administrators containing tips and information are displayed and are readily accessible. In addition to reviewing messages individually, you can scroll through them. You can set your targets, view your progress graphically, and see your recent achievements listed. You can check the groups you're in to keep in contact with other members of your indexing community. Depending on the project, there's a choice of several formats for data entry, allowing you greater flexibility of working. Here, you can see table entry. This is form entry. Now, instead of needing to set the correct number of entries for a batch, you can add new entries as you go along. With the desktop program, you could just see the image before and the image after the one you're working on. Now you can view many more. You can see all the images in the batch, plus an additional set of reference images before and after the batch. 2 images can be viewed side by side, making it much easier to check more examples in order to decipher difficult handwriting. Review is a new activity that allows you to check the work of other indexers. You qualify to be a reviewer when you have indexed a certain number of records. You are shown the answers that another indexer has entered. Then you review the image and make a correction if you disagree with the answer that's been given. There are 2 main reasons for introducing the reviewing activity. Review helps make your contribution more efficient. It allows more indexed work to be published for the same volunteer investment of time, but still allows for multiple people to look at the same record to maintain a focus on quality. The second reason is to give you experience. As you see how others index, you learn more about indexing as well. If you disagree with an entry, you have a specific question to research in the instructions, and as you review them, you learn more about how those instructions help create a quality index. If more than 20% of the batch is changed, it will go to a second reviewer to help ensure the highest quality index. There are some features which are changing. Internet browsers have their own right-click menus, so the options that were available in the right-click menu of the desktop program are now found on the new toolbar or can be accessed using keyboard shortcuts. The toolbar includes icons you can use to start the quality check process, submit your batch, mark a field or record as blank or unreadable, add or delete entries, view letters in various handwriting styles, share a batch to get help, use international characters, project instructions that have been reorganised and are more visible. The help resources that were available by pressing the F1 key on the keyboard can now be found by searching the help resources in the Help menu at the top of the working page. Here are the keyboard shortcuts. Other resources include sample images for every project, on-screen Show Me How guides to explain how to operate each section of the program, and guided tours. If you're worried about not knowing the steps to take or which button to press in the new indexing program, you may rest assured that a lot of help is being made available. This series of videos steps you through the essentials, and new interactive help will get you started and smooth your learning path. We all become set and comfortable in our ways, and moving to something new can mean leaving our comfort zone and feeling some trepidation. However, this new indexing system has been designed to speed up the process and address many of the problems that were apparent in the old system. I recommend that you persevere, and you'll soon become comfortable again and grow to love the additional features in this new program.